I mean, I got to tell you, the only video game I've been playing, I'll tell you what video game I've been playing. This is how much of a gamer I am. All right, let me just tell you straight up the video game I'm playing. This game, I bought this game to bring on the plane with me to South Carolina, and I got to tell you, Miitopia. Hey, I got to tell you, man, I am all about this Miitopia. Is it a good game? No, it is basically one of the most. It is one of the most basic RPGs you could possibly be playing. You make a little me of yourself. You then make me's of your friends. I haven't made Josh and Katie yet, but I will. You create them as you get to them narratively. I made a Matt Kelly. He's on my team. You know, you can assign classes to your friends that you make, and then you're on this really thin storyline to like free the kingdom and send people.
Say classes? Like you are ranking?
No, like Jonathan is a warrior class, and then later in the game I had to reset my class, so I made him a pop star class so I can sing to hurt people, which is very accurate. I made Matt Kelly an imp, so he like runs around with flies around with a little pitchfork, which is very accurate to Matt Kelly. There's also the classic D&D classes like a thief and a paladin and a mage. You can do all those, but I did not pass up the chance for Jonathan to have a big fat microphone that he hits people with as a pop star, and he does like a pose whenever he sings. It's stupid. The game is ludicrously thin, but if you're on a plane ride across the country and you want to laugh a lot, it's enough for a simpleton like me. Again, like
when did you get this?
I picked it up like the day before I left to South Carolina. I'm probably halfway through the game. Probably I don't know how long this game is. I just know that everything kind of feels like the same.
I'm shocked that there's a story in it.
It reminds me of just those Street Pass games that they would sell for like $3 on your 3DS.
Josh, it is very much like a Street Pass game that we used to have back on the 3DS days that I was also addicted to. Shout out to Flower Town. But this game was more expensive and is longer with not much more content on anything but a narrative sense. It is a very, very redundant in every sense. This is a solid 55% on a Metacritic, in my opinion. Matt says, I love Jonathan. He talks about he doesn't like musicals for being predictable and uninspired. And then he goes and plays Miitopia cross country.
Thank you, Matt Kelly.
Yeah. Matt,
thank you.
Please, Matt, listen, I wanted to spend time with my friends, so I made them little digital creatures that I can go into like little caverns with in Quest. Musicals on the other hand, all right, like, I don't know. I can't really tell the difference between the songs.
Really?
I'm like, all right.
That something with a mindless plot is better than something with
a mindless plot and
singing.
Yes.
Singing, cinematography.
Yeah, I'm going to answer that. No, I think that the musical is better, but I think that I enjoy both of them the least.
Okay.
That's
one way to say it. Sure.
Yeah. Star says thoughts on the Elden Ring announcement. We're gonna have to throw that one to the Geekscape Games crew because all I cared about was that Nintendo Direct because I was salivating for some Breath of the Wild 2.
If it's a cinematic trailer,
or they're a rehashing of like another game, and it's just like, all right, yeah, I know, I played that.
yeah, like for Miitopia, for example.
Yeah, no, guys, I'm not proud. I literally
y'all had it Animal Crossing days, like we get it, you know.
The greatest thing about Miitopia is I slept on the plane. Like it absolutely is so thin that I fell asleep playing it, and I am happy for it.
If you want like a really good game to fall asleep to, Endless Ocean is kind of the game for you. I think they ported it to Switch at one point, but like the soundtrack on that, I literally would fall asleep in the menu because it was so soothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I was just gonna say the title screen music was something else.
Yeah.
It was like something you could just throw on in the background and just leave it on overnight.
No, I'm gonna get you guys the title screen music on this little fucker. Okay,
I'm wondering. I'm very curious if it's composer somehow.
Okay, hold on. Let me save my game.
Yeah, you save your game.
Hold on. I'm going to save and quit. I want you.
Josh wants.
Hold on. I want to play y'all the psychotic start music on Miitopia. Ready?
Matt Kelly and
we're doing this,
band, aren't we?
Listen to these little fuckers.
You fall asleep.
It sounds like In the Heights.
Listen to those little bastards.
It does not.
There's like these little streaming. There's like these little faces that are like hopping up and down in the eyes.
That's
And
not something
I
that,
think
blows
they're
me
very
fruit,
they're
though.
very funny. Whee! These little bastards are singing.
Honestly,
I think
this
it's
feels like a Toad game for some reason.
yeah, it's not as good as a Toad game. No. The Toad. Yeah, listen, like
That's some backwards shit there.
no. Toad Treasure Tracker is a gem. That is a great game. Star says it sounds like the Splatoon singing. It's very much like the Splatoon singing. Matt says, again, Hamilton, whatever. Hamilton's fine. They sing and then they rap and then they sing again. It's cool. And you learn history. Now, listen, what's wrong with, where's the Miitopia's musical? That's what I'm looking for. I want little bastards to go on the stage and go,
Splatoon actually did a concert, like a hologram concert, like Tupac, but
Yes,
with the squids.
they did. That's right. That's
So
right.
naturally, Miitopia is just the next step up.
Yeah.
Josh, I want to go on record, okay? Because Matt's coming at me in the chat. It's a step down. I fully acknowledge that this is not good, okay? But we don't all have to be, the pinnacles of cultural appreciation. I'm literally getting trash from somebody in the chat who is the procure. What was your nickname, Matt? It's like the procure of all that is shit. Like you, Matt. This guy has like
just the film festival guy. Just call him the film festival guy.
No, Matt literally has the worst films ever put to celluloid on his DVD shelf. It is brand new plays. He is known as the proprietor of all that is shit, and he's giving me some flack. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Ironically, if you're going to talk about bad movies, one of the biggest announcements for me, at least, was that they announced a Plumbers Don't Wear Ties port. Are you aware of that game, John?
No.
No, but Matt Kelly just pointed out that the Carnosaur box set is next to Casablanca in his house. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know, and I love you so much.